My name is Damon Lopez, and I'm the co-founder of Turnaroundschools and the co-principal of Los Penasquitos Elementary School. I'm also the co-founder of the No Excuses University concept. And I am really excited in the work that I've had the opportunity to do with schools across the country.
Hi, my name is Jeff King. I am currently the principal at Los Penasquitos Elementary School and also co-founder of Turnaroundschools along with Damon Lopez. Damon Lopez and I, a couple years ago, were convinced that there were educators across the nation who cared passionately and deeply for their students, particularly their lower achieving disadvantaged students.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Lopez, president of Turnaroundschools. We really expect educators to take away the most practical information that they've ever received in a professional development opportunity. Teachers and administrators that come to a Turnaroundschools Institute are going to get information presented to them from practitioners that are in the classroom or in the office right now working with the same kinds of kids that they're working with at their schools. They're going to get information from our institutes that they can take back and put into action the very next day.
Turnaroundschools is focused primarily on K-8 schools with the practitioner in mind. We are not focused on theory, but we are focused on practice. We want educators to leave our conferences with real steps, real strategies and ideas that they can put in place tomorrow or the next day at their school sites.
It's a very life-changing experience to come here, and it harkens back to, actually, Damon, we sat and talked about 3 summers ago in your office, and I started putting some of these pieces in place, but today it's really exciting, and yesterday kind of all gels, and I can see how we can make it happen in Julian.
Comparing to some other conferences I've been to, I've walked away with ideas to take into the classroom the very next day and strategies to build upon. But what I've taken away from this conference that I haven't taken away from any other conference I've been to is the excitement and the passion and enthusiasm for being an agent of change. I think that is the biggest difference from this conference versus anyone I've ever been to. This one, I want to go and I want to spread the message with my colleagues, where before I would go and I would share some worksheets or some strategies with my team members. This one, I want to go and I want to share with my principal. I want to stand on a high hill and scream, "Oh my gosh, change is coming and we are part of it."
Well, I'll tell you what really excites me about where we're at. We have some of the richest people in the United States live in our school district, but we also have a service industry that has shifted the demographic dramatically. Woodside Elementary School, where the teachers are here, is a new school, 2 years old, has 65% poverty, 61% Hispanic, and so it doesn't look like some of our other schools, but this is what I told the teachers today. It could still be our flagship school because every single one of those students in that school deserves to go to college the same as you know, our other patrons think their kids are going to Ivy League schools. Matter of fact, they may deserve it more.
There's no doubt that our kids are going to make it and they're going to go to college, and just throughout the conversations in the classrooms, you know, kids talking at lunchtime about the different jobs that they want to do and what courses they need to take to make this reality. It's just it's unimaginable that these conversations are happening where in years past they weren't. You know, what does it take to become a marine biologist? What classes do you need to take? What do you need to study? It just increases the amount of learning that's happening at our school, and just reaching for the stars and finding this knowledge of what they need to do it's awesome.
When we created the Turnaroundschools message and the No Excuses University endeavor, we did it with the purpose of making sure that this was a possibility within the grasp of every elementary school across this country in the public school sector. And there's a lot that can be done out there in the private school sector, and we understand that. But what we want to do is we wanted to create a revolution that was really going to be wide-reaching, and I think that you'll find that we have done that.
I've been doing something similar back at my school, where each year the kids in the class pick a college, and then we adopt that college, and then in contact with the college, they adopt us. And this year we're Penn State, and we took a trip to Penn State, which generated some publicity and a lot of positive energy.
Well, we were seeking an answer because we were chipping away at an iceberg with an ice pick. Our children were doing okay and making small gains year by year, but they were never going to get to the level that we were comfortable with, where we knew that they were going to graduate from high school and be successful. And so when we went to the Institute in Scottsdale, we started kicking that idea around. And when we went back to our staff, I knew that I couldn't present that it had to be presented by my teachers. My teachers back in August presented that to the staff. And we took lunch, and when we came back from lunch, we unanimously decided to pursue becoming a no excuses school.
Well, I think first of all, I think the organization of how it was set up and the particular sessions that you offered were definitely related to every school site that I'd been on. I think the presenters were very well organized. They knew exactly what they were talking about.
Well, as a professional developer and going to a lot of conferences, how this one differs from many that I've attended is this one really brings the passion and excitement to education back and really refocuses us as teachers and educators why we're doing this in the first place. And you're not selling us anything, a program, a product, you're just inspiring us to do what we're here for, and that is to help students succeed. And so that's what really I've gained most from this. All of the breakout sessions have been very beneficial, but the bottom line in all of them, or with the keynote, is that we're here to educate our kids, and we're going to do everything we can to do that.
Now we could go to educators in our area and across this country who were passionate about helping their disadvantaged students be successful when in fact they had not been before. And we could share with them strategies that are proven, that have been in place in schools across America, where we could point to these schools and we could ask them to replicate these strategies and in fact get the same success at their school that these other schools have gotten. And you know the amazing thing is, it's working. It's absolutely working.